Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another decluttering and organizing video. I'm very excited because we're slowly but surely getting through the entire collection. Today is going to be all about blushes, highlighters, and bronzers. So without further ado, let's just jump into the video. All right guys, this is what the situation is looking like right now. So let's just get started. I get a couple of questions anytime I give a little bit of a glimpse because I have these style dividers in a lot of my drawers. These right here, I actually made them myself. It was a little DIY, the first time ever that a DIY actually was successful. So yeah, I actually made them myself. Let me know if you're interested. I could try and make them again. It's not easy, especially if you're like me and you're not very like crafty. I'm just not a crafty person, and I still gave it a go and I was able to get it done. But yeah, these are these little like cardboard inserts. So let me know. Got my bucket here for today's rejects. So the way that I like to have it set up is like highlighters, moving into blushes, moving into bronzers, moving into liquids. As I mentioned, this is the bronzer section, but I still have blushes and highlighters kind of shoved in there because there's no room. So this right here is one of my favorite blushes. It's actually Melba at MAC Cosmetics, one of my absolute favorite for every day. Definitely keeping this guy. I go back to it super often. I just wish that it wasn't in this palette. I know you can take it out, but that's, you know, crafty, and I'm not crafty. So it's beat up, broken, but I love it. It's amazing. One of my favorites, so definitely keeping this guy. Next, I have this Wonder 2 Caviar Illuminator. This is what it looks like. I find these really difficult to use, to be honest. It's very, like, it looks very pretty, but I think I used it once or twice, so I'm gonna let this one go. Next, I have the Vita Liberata bronzer. I love the Vita Liberata self-tanner, but I never use this guy. I don't know, it's just like not dark enough for me, I think, so gonna let this guy go as well. Next, I have the NYC Sun in Bronze Bronzing Powder, 709 Montauk Bronze. I'm gonna let this go. I never use it. I used it when I first got it, but again, it's not really the right shade for me. It barely picks up anything, to be honest, so gonna let this one go. Thought maybe I should mention like my actual favorite bronzers that I have. So these ones are definitely two that I'm gonna keep. They're on my vanity because I use them all the time. This is the Hula by Benefit and then the Sun Bunny by Too Faced. It looks like that. I absolutely adore these two. I use them almost every single day. So I'm keeping these two. Thought I'd show you guys just because they live on my vanity. Next, we have a blush from Sigma. It is the Cor de Rosa. It's a very pretty shade. I'm actually going to keep this guy. I really like it, and it's a wonderful pigmentation to it. Very easy to use. Next, we have one of my favorite drugstore bronzers. This is also from NYC, Smooth Skin Bronzing, and it's in Sunny. Definitely keeping this guy. I'll show you guys how much I love it. Hit pan. So definitely keeping this guy in the collection. Next, we have one from Laura Mercier. Looks like this. It's actually very nice. It's just Bronze 03. I'm going to keep this guy and give it more of a chance because I feel like I don't use it that often, but it's very pretty. I don't really own that many bronzers, I guess. Okay, over here we have some e.l.f. palettes. These are like duo highlighters. They're very pigmented. I have some pretty interesting colors, and I'm keeping these for like Halloween, festivals, that kind of thing. Ooh, there we go. So I'm gonna keep these. I'll just put them at the back, I think, but I'm gonna keep these guys. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Contour. Contour and highlight. I actually really do like this guy. It's very nice. I'm gonna keep this one. I'm gonna save the liquid for last, so I'm gonna jump over here to some, put those over there. I have the NYX Ombre Blush in Sweet Spring. I never use this, probably because it's so intense, so I'm actually gonna get rid of it. Next, I have two blushes from Mary Kay. These are some of my absolute favorite. I have it in Kind Heart and Giving Heart. They're so beautiful. I've used Kind Heart so many times, and Giving Heart is another really pretty one. So definitely keeping both of these. Next, I have the NARS Laguna and Orgasm Quad. Honestly, I never use this, so I am going to give it away. I'm gonna give it up. It's one of their sample sizes as well. I also have some smaller samples here. I have a Too Faced Heart Blush. This is in Justify My Love. And then I have a Jouer, like liquid, I don't even know, cream blush. in Whisper. I'm gonna give both of these little samples away. Next, I have a butter blush. This is from Physicians Formula. I absolutely love this guy. I've used it so many times. This is in Natural Glow, and definitely keeping this. Next, we have one of my favorite, Berry Amore. Oh, I loved this when I first got it. This is from Milani. Definitely keeping this one. This one here, though, is called Dolce Pink. I'm gonna get rid of this one. It's just too pink for me. So going to keep the Dolce Amore, and also going to keep my Luminoso, which I don't know where it is, but that's one of my favorites too. So getting rid of this one, keeping this one. These were some of my absolute favorite blushes from Essence. Silky Touch blush. I have Baby Doll and Adorable and Satin Love. I'm going to keep Baby Doll and Satin Love because these ones are almost identical. Okay, next I have this blush here from Essence. This is a Mosaic blush in this shade All You Need Is Pink. Definitely gonna keep this guy. Actually, you know what? I'm going to let this guy go. I haven't used it in a really long time, and I have lots of blushes that are this shade. I have a second Too Faced little heart one. This is in the shade Love Hangover. I actually really like this shade, so I'm gonna keep this one, and I like to travel with it because it's so tiny. Next, I have, one of my faves. This is broken, of course. L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted in the shade, what shade is this? I always forget. Oh no. Oh yeah, Bashful. So I have two of these guys, and I absolutely love both of them. The other one, I'm not exactly sure where I put it. Not exactly sure where the other one went, but I'm gonna be keeping both of them because I love this collection. Next, I have this little palette here from Too Faced. This is All I Want for Christmas, and it's an eyeshadow and blush palette. I used this to death when I first got it, but I think it's expired now because I did get it definitely over 12 months ago. So I'm gonna be throwing this one away, but it was well loved. Next, I have an e.l.f. blush. This is in the shade, oh my gosh, Mellow Mauve. It's like tiny, tiny writing. This is a really lovely blush as well, but I got it a long time ago. It's one of the first blushes I ever purchased. So going to be throwing this away just because it's definitely expired. This is another Essence product, a color correcting mattifying powder. I actually never used this guy, so I'm gonna see if anybody wants it in my friends and family. Because I don't think I'm ever gonna get to it, but it's called Beautiful Finish. All right, next I have these NYX Chromatic. These are another item that I like to keep for Halloween. This one's broken, so I'm gonna get rid of this one, but I'm gonna keep these three. So I'm gonna keep these three. This is Crushed Bloom, it's like a pink, and then I have like a blue one, which is Twilight Tint, and then a kind of peach one, which is Sweet Tea. Oh, Synthetica. What? How did I get Sweet Tea? Anyways, I'm gonna keep these three. Back here I have another Essence product. This is a Pure Nude highlighter. Again, I think I used this once or twice, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. It's called the Be My Highlight. Over here, moving into highlighters specifically, I don't even know what this is. JCat Beauty You Glow Girl in the shade White Goddess. I think I used this a couple times, but not one of my favorites, so gonna get rid of it. Next I have a Prep Set and Glow from Milani. I don't even know. Does this have like shimmer to it? Yes, I'm gonna let this one go. It's supposed to be a translucent powder, but I don't know. It's really like got a lot of glow to it. So gonna let this one go. Next, I have this from Hard Candy. This is also one of my first purchases. This is a highlight in the shade Three's a Charm, probably because there's three of them. I only really liked this color, so I'm gonna let this one go too. Next, we have another trio from Milani. I actually really like this one. It's called Spotlight. I could get it open. There we go. So I'm gonna keep this one. I really do like all three of these shades. They're really pretty. So gonna keep this in the collection. Next we have a Rimmel Maxi blush. I used to have a bunch of these and I kept only this one because this is really the only color that I liked in Sweet Cheeks. It's like a really nice kind of like peachy pink. So I'm gonna keep this one because I really do like it and I use it quite often. Next, I have a highlight from Physicians Formula. I actually completely forgot about this. I loved this guy, so I'm gonna keep this and try and reuse it, put it on top of my vanity and see if I can get some wear out of it. All right, last little section. Here is one of my favorite Becca highlighters. This is in Moonstone, I believe. Yeah, I never got on that champagne pop trend, but I really love this one. It's really pretty, looks amazing on the skin, so definitely keeping this. Next, I have two highlighters from Wet n Wild. I have Precious Petals and then crown of my canopy. I'm gonna keep Precious Petals, but I'm gonna get rid of this one. I don't use this one as much, so keeping this guy, tossing this one. Next, I have one from Maybelline. This I remember is super stunning. It's like holographic, so definitely gonna keep this for kind of like Halloween, or if I ever end up at a festival, which I highly doubt I will, but you never know. So I'm gonna keep this guy. Next, we have another one of my favorites, MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. Definitely keeping this one. I absolutely adore this, and it's, I think, my like second or third one. Then I have two little duos from Pixi. I have these shades Subtle Sunrise and Delicate Dew. I'm gonna keep both of these. This one here, the gold shade, is actually a dupe for the Anastasia Amrezy highlighter, so definitely keeping both of these guys. Next, oh my god, I completely forgot about this guy. This is from ColourPop. Holy moly, in the shade Churro. How long does this last? Oh, I'm definitely gonna try and use this again. I completely forgot about this. But yeah, definitely keeping this guy. Wow. I forgot all about it. On top of the vanity. Then I have another one of Jouer from Jouer. I think this is another cream. This is in the shade Camellia. I'm gonna get rid of this guy. Okay, way at the back, I have this from Pixi. It looks beautiful. Hey, Aspen Novard. I just started watching her. That's crazy. I literally just started watching her last night. I watched her birth vlog. And weird, but it was amazing. Anyways, I'm gonna get rid of this, not because I don't like it, but it's shattered and I'm just never gonna fix it. Then back here, I have some liquid highlighters. So this little guy here, I'm gonna get rid of. It's the WhatsApp. It's because I purchased the full-size one. This here is a Cover FX sample. It's amazing. Definitely keeping this. It's so good. This one is from Temp 2. I used to love this one, but I don't gravitate towards it as much. It's called Champagne Shimmer. Gonna get rid of this guy. Then I have the Iconic Illuminator in, does this have a shade? Doesn't have a shade, but I'm definitely gonna keep this one because it's more of a rose gold, where this one here is like a gold. So keeping these two for sure. Then back here, I have two from Dermablend. I have both the Glow Creators. One of them is in pearl and one of them is gold. I really love these. They're very intense, so keeping both. I use them a lot. Then I have some like cream bronzers, and this is where I think, oh, another one, the Lumi from L'Oreal. Love this guy, gonna keep it as well. It's really pretty. The Tarte Sculptor, the Rimmel Insta Duo Contour, the Do the Hula from Benefit, the Fit Me, oh, this is like a foundation I got in a darker shade. I am going to get rid of all of these. The Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator from NYX in pure gold. I never use this, gonna toss it. WhatsApp from Benefit and the Sephora Illuminating Drops in Ultralight. Ooh, this is 12 months. I don't think I can keep this. Yeah, I think it's almost out anyways. So I'm gonna keep the Benefit one and get rid of the Sephora one because I think it's actually empty. I loved that one though, but I looked online and I don't think it's available anymore. Then I have these contour sticks from Smashbox. I'm actually going to keep these. I threw away the highlight one, if you remember from my last video, but I'm gonna keep these because these are really two great shades for contouring that I actually like. The Pure Cameo Contour Dual Ended, I'm gonna get rid of this guy. I don't really love the shade for the contour. Then I have the Anastasia Shadow Stick. I actually love this. I didn't like the foundation, as you guys remember, but I really do like this one. And then I also have this Drops of Sun. This is from The Body Shop. I have not yet used this, so I need to use this because I've heard amazing things about it. Okay, and that actually concludes it. So I am going to quickly fill these back up. This kind of gives you a better look at what this like DIY system is. I just made like squares, and then at the back they're a little bit larger. So I'm gonna fill this back up, do the same thing like bronzers, blushes, highlights. I feel like I'm gonna have so much more room because we really did get rid of, I would say, more than half. So gonna fill it back up and then show you guys what it looks like afterwards. Okay, so that is actually it. I did it very similar. I have like drugstore highlighters, high-end highlighters, the kind of Halloween special highlighters. I have liquid highlighters back here. I have some blushes. I just separated my blushes based on size, really. So bigger blushes, smaller blushes. Nothing like, I grab all these, so I'm not really concerned about that. And then I have some contouring liquid, and then liquid contour, and then some of my very small bronzer collection apparently. So that is what it's looking like now. So much better. So I'm really excited about that. Honestly, I'm not really sure what's going to be next. I recently did like all my lipstick drawers, so probably gonna skip the lipsticks because I just did it. So I think next we're actually gonna jump to the other side of this. Let me see if I can get there. Ugh. The lights. I think next we're actually going to kind of jump over and do all of my like liners, colored liners, and maybe also some of my loose shadows and glitters and stuff like that. That would be fun because I've got a lot in these drawers I don't think I've tackled yet. So stay tuned for that. We're switching over from face to eyes, which is going to be pretty exciting. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this declutter and organizing video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and of course, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.